Hello everybody. So today I'm gonna be making the shirts for me and my boyfriend because we're going to Grey Day in a couple of weeks. I cannot believe it's already in a couple of weeks. I feel like I've been planning this forever. So I'm gonna get to work on that, but I want to show you guys what I got from Hobby Lobby first and kind of the plans I have for making these shirts. I'm really hoping it turns out okay because I'm not the greatest at doing this kind of stuff. So I'll show you guys what I got. 2 packs of rhinestones because I'm gonna do mine in rhinestones. I got 3 fabric markers because I'm drawing it all for my boyfriend. And then I also additionally got a white pencil to kind of sketch it out initially because I'm doing it both on black shirts. And then I also got E6000 just super adhesive glue for the rhinestones I'm going to be putting on my shirt. This is my boyfriend's shirt and this is my shirt. And then I kind of got this cardboard so that I could make sure that everything goes smoothly when I am drawing it on and gluing the rhinestones on. I kind of drew it up how I wanted these shirts to look. I drew these up multiple months ago, so I've been thinking about this for a very long time. For starters, this is what I'm gonna have mine look like. I thought I was gonna get a t-shirt when I initially designed this, but I got a tank top instead because it's still gonna be like 80 degrees outside, even though it's the beginning of October when the show is. So that's what I'm gonna do for mine, just G59 on the front, and then I'm gonna rhinestone like the entire, like all of the words. I'll definitely have to do it less close up because these are like super close together. I'm not gonna be able to make rhinestones sit pretty on there if I put them that close together. I got my boyfriend a t-shirt, so this is what his is gonna look like. That's what the back is gonna look like, so kind of like jersey style, just big letters. I tried to buy big letters from Amazon, but it literally was gonna cost me like $15. I'm like, I don't need like an entire pack of like jersey numbers, so I just decided that I'm gonna draw them. It might take a little bit longer, but I really hope that it goes well. For the front of his small letters, so that's what we're gonna do for his, just like smaller letters on the front. That'll be easier for me to like fill in with the fabric markers as well. So that's what we're gonna do for the front of his. For Seth's shirt, massive cardboard thing, so I'm gonna put his shirt on here. I have 3 cats and a dog, so I'm really hoping that these black t-shirts that are sitting on my floor do not get covered in cat hair, because that would be awful. But lint rollers exist, so whatever, I'm not going to worry about it too much. So I'm going to put this on here now. Okay, so I've got that on here. Pretty easy. There's already cat hair on the shirt. That's kind of inevitable, so whatever, it's fine. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the front, even though I feel like the front is a little bit more intimidating than the back. I've sketched it up officially. Right? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the fabric marker and go in and do everything from the U to the Y and then do the S's after, so I can place them correctly. So his shirt has not been turning out the way that I want to. I don't like the fabric marker is not showing up good at all. It looks much better on the camera than it does in real life because it is literally like not showing up. The pencil that I was using is not coming off, and I don't know if I can wash it with the fabric marker and if the fabric marker is just gonna come off, and if I just wasted so much time doing that. So I'm taking a break from that and I'm gonna move on to my shirt now. So I have my shirt on here. I couldn't put it on the t-shirt side because otherwise it would have gotten stretched out way too much. But we're gonna start on this. Hopefully I can do it a lot better than I did Seth's. I'm also not doing fabric marker, I'm doing rhinestones. So we will see how that goes. Okay, so that is my rough sketch of that. I think I need to fix the G a little bit. It's a little bit too big, but otherwise it doesn't look half bad. Okay, so I got the glue here, and then I also have all of the rhinestones over here. I got tweezers here, and we're getting started. Finished the 5. I really like the 5. I think what I need to do now is, before I start the G, I'm gonna finish the 9 a little bit more, add a little bit more width underneath it, because I feel like that's why it looks weird to me, is because it's like too tiny. And the 5 goes, it's pretty thick on the bottom, and the 9 isn't really, so I think that's what I need to add to it. I was gonna take a break and eat something because I'm starving. I've been doing this since 3 o'clock and it's 6 o'clock. But the glue is leaking terribly. I have finished my shirt. It is not the greatest, but it's better than I thought it was gonna be. I called Seth and told him about his shirt, and he likes it. Even though I don't think it looks the greatest, he likes it. I'm gonna get started on the back of his shirt soon. And I'm definitely just gonna make sure that I do not mess it up at all, so there's not those white pencil lines on it. So finally finished the front of Seth's shirt. It looks a lot better than I thought it was going to look. So I'm not entirely mad about that. I am kind of running out of ink in the marker though, and I want to save the marker to do the back because the back is going to be huge. And I think it looks fine. Like, Seth liked it kind of like less, he thinks it looks more like grungy if it's not like completely bold white letters. So I think I'm going to start on the back because I'm kind of happy with how the front turned out. I'm going to let the ink dry a little bit, and then I'm going to sketch out the letters on the back and get coloring with the fabric marker. I don't know if I was just so worried about messing that up, but I really think that that came out perfect, and I'm very glad that it did. I only have like a couple of lines from the white pencil left on there that I like messed up from the 5, but otherwise I think it looks pretty freaking good. I go in there with a really big fabric marker and color it in, and I'm really hopeful for this one finally. I'm not beating myself up for it looking bad, but I think this is gonna go really great. Okay, so I just opened the package for the big fabric markers, and they are black. And that is not going to show up on a black t-shirt. So I'm gonna have to go back tomorrow or whenever I have time next and go buy the correct color. Hopefully they'll let me exchange it or return it or something, because I bought black markers, but I opened it already, so hopefully they'll let me exchange it. So that's all I got for tonight for Seth's t-shirt. I'm back. It is Friday now. I initially started this project on Wednesday, but it is Friday now. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I exchanged my markers for white ones. They didn't have big ones of the white ones, so I had to get like 4 tiny ones. So I'm really hoping that it's gonna be enough, because I have the entire back of that to fill in. The front is looking a lot better since it's dried. I'm really happy with it. And then my shirt, the bedazzling, it didn't turn out great, but it turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to, especially after I pulled it off the cardboard. It looks a lot better. So I'm gonna start filling in the back. This is covered in cat hair, and I'm gonna lint roll it after it's like dry. I just don't want to deal with that because it's gonna be on the floor. There's gonna get cat hair on it. So we're gonna start off with doing this. Filled in the number 5. I just outlined it, and I'm going to outline the 9, and I'm going to start filling it in. This marker works so much better than the other marker I had that I did the front of the shirt with, so I'm definitely going to go back to the front of the shirt and fill that in again so it's bolder white letters. Okay, so I have finished filling in the 9. I've so far already gone through 2 markers, but I also started filling in some of the 5 because I was kind of just going back and forth. So I think that I can get through this with the markers. I'm hoping. It's not going to be like pure white. There's going to be like, it's like some gray spots, but I think it looks good that way. Kind of like a little bit like grungy, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to fill in the 5 now. I'm all done with the back of the shirt. It's not like super white, but I think it looks cool and I did my best. So I'm gonna flip it around after it dries and touch up the front letters, but here's what the back looks like. Okay, so I am officially on like day 3 of this craft, so I just really want to get it over with. It is now Saturday. I started this project on Wednesday. I just like haven't had time to sit and do it all. So this is the front of Seth's shirt right now. And then this is the back. I'm done with the back. It doesn't look awesome, but like whatever. The front is what people are gonna see, and I think the front looks pretty good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna go in and fill in the letters a little bit more with all of these. Okay, we're done with the front and the back of this. I'm actually really happy with the way that this turned out. I think that going in with the white marker again and going over it made it look so much better. Obviously there's still like the white pencil where I had to like lay it out, but like other than that and the disgusting cat hair, I need to lint roll this when it's dry because it's bad. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And then the back, you know, the back's not my favorite, but whatever. It's grunge, I guess you could say. So there's that. It'll look a lot better when it's on. I'm gonna have Seth try it on when he comes over, so we can kind of see what it looks like on, because it's currently on a flat Stanley board, as I like to call it. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, if you read Flat Stanley growing up. But yeah, there's that. And I need to go in and fix my shirt because I tried it on yesterday and some of the rhinestones are like being spread apart when I put it on. So I need to fix that. Okay, so I have put my shirt on so we can kind of see the spots that I need to fix. I already see a couple of spots. Okay, so I need to fix the parts here of the G and here. I need to fix the 5 here and maybe there, and the 9 here and maybe there. The best that I can with this. I think it looks a lot better than it did. I gotta leave the shirt on while the glue dries, otherwise they're gonna move, but this is what we have for that. Looks a lot better. So I guess we're all done with that. Okay, my man has arrived, so I'm having him put on the t-shirt to model it for us to see what it looks like off the cardboard, because we can see mine here and then here is his.
Yeah.
What you
I
think?
love it.
You
It's
like?
awesome. It looks so sick. She didn't like the felt pin or like the way it looked on the back, but I think it looks like spooky Halloween-esque. I think it fits the vibe really well. I'm happy. I love it.